Oh yeah, I'm going to make myself some coffee. What are you doing here? I know what it looks like. I made coffee from my Hamburg bag yesterday, and there was left over in the pot before I could wash it. So I put it in a jar, and I put it in the fridge. We're gonna make coffee. I look like shit because I feel like shit. My girlfriend said to me that she's pretty sure we're gonna get sick when we get back. And voila, which is why I'm waiting to take this vitamin C and then go get medicine. So let's make coffee. So I'm not actually sure if that is microwave safe. It probably is. Microwave safe, but I'm scared to put this one in the microwave, even though, because it is like my favorite mug at the moment. It is the only Halloween mug I have that is properly Halloween. Though I am not going to put it in the microwave. I'm gonna make another mug dirty. The lighting is really bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I'll just lick it off the counter. So, to explain where I've been, the last couple of, I don't know, the last year, because I think I filmed in December last year, and then I stopped. Oh, I'll be honest, I've not had the love for creating like I should have, because I love creating. That's why I do this. I love why I do it, when I do it, but this year has been really hard for me in the sense that I lost that in the process. So, to explain where I've been healing, and it's a process. So when I've had my coffee and we're having breakfast, I will explain to you what my plan is for the future. Also, I will be sharing my Halloween haul from Hamburg and my trip. Some of it, because some of it was quite intensely personal and moving and oh so deep, and some of it was for the public. But let me warm up my coffee and get a creamer from Hamburg, because I only have so many of those and I have no milk, because I haven't been here for 2 weeks. And today's my shopping day as well as my go back to work day, so I need to go get medicine and milk and some treats for work. And then we will, but let me warm up my coffee and make breakfast, and then we'll talk. Vitamin C is good for you, so I'm having roasted potato for breakfast, a bit of mayo and chili sauce, because it's good and I didn't feel like cooking. Also, they're cold because they're in the fridge, which is fine. Like, I'm okay with cold. I come back from 1 degrees to a flippin' 27 degrees. I prefer the cold, but don't put me back in it because I didn't enjoy it. I did, but I didn't. Where was I? This is so good. So, to give you some context of where I've sort of been trying to figure out why I enjoyed creating videos to begin with and sharing information with people. And I look like shit, so I do apologize. I will look a little bit more put together a little bit later in the video. And what it is I wanted to share, because there's so many concepts I had, and at the time I couldn't get them to link, but I'm here now, and I have a really cool idea to just be myself on the internet instead of curating it, because I have a multifaceted interest in life. And while my project is really important to me, that's why I started the YouTube channel. I have discovered things about myself in the last 2 to 3 years, and the last year, that has taught me I can be this multifaceted person, and it's okay. I can love Halloween, and still love Christmas, and still love the beach, and still like pink or red, But anyway, to go back to while I'm getting off topic, where I've been sort of rewrapping my head around it and working because I have a full-time job. This is not the only thing I do in my life. And writing and creating in small little facets that brought me joy. Been thrifting, although this year I've decided to sell more than buy more. But yeah, it's been an interesting ride. So I hope you'll join me on this journey. Those of you who have been here before, and if any of you are new, welcome. Please excuse how messy I look on the first time you see me. There will be more to come. The idea that I have now is that I'm going to share my thrifting and my flips, my crafting, my self-help, because that's what my project's about, and my book. And yes, I'm writing the book. I am 80% of the way, and I have to send it to be edited now, because I am terrible at that. But I'm very excited. I've rewritten my poetry book. I am self-publishing that one, but I'm having someone look at the basics for me. So you'll be along for that journey, which is pretty cool. I would love to share my reading because I've been getting into that again. I'm currently reading one book called The Perfect Mess by David H. I don't actually remember his surname, but he is a scientist who talks about how chaos is good for you, and it is a mind-blowing experience. I think it was published in 2006 or 5. Please excuse me. Again, I'm sick. So yeah, that is a book I never thought I'd read, because we are forced to like order and organization, and I love organization. It makes my life so easy, but it is not an easy process for me with the ADHD, and I never understood it until I read this book. And so yeah, I want to share that with people, and I want to share my new reads and my old reads and my projects and my thrift projects and my shop projects, and then my self-help project, which I'm still trying to launch this year. I have a month left. I'll probably launch it in 2025 because I am currently looking for funding for the app I want to build for it. And a friend of mine gave me a number for an app that he built that was similar for a private company, and I nearly fell out of my chair. I was like, I don't have that kind of money, but I will find it. So if you are an investor looking into therapy solutions, please contact me. I have a whole business plan. I've had like multiple meetings with people. I can do the talk, walk the walk. I can actually show you the research that I've done for the last 10 years. And this is completely off topic. But anyway, this is my problem. I'm going to go get a tissue. Thank you for waiting so patiently. Anyway, so what this is going to be for me is basically a creative outlet. It's no longer going to be curated and business set. There will be a playlist for the stuff that I want to touch on for the self-help and therapy project. Or I could do it to community tab. I believe I can do that here as well. I am trying to link this to the website that I've had open but not active, called Buy Me a Coffee, where you fund me. It's like a GoFundMe, but it's business based, and then I give you access to certain... My phone died, but it's fine. See, I haven't gotten used to home life yet. Where was I? Oh, Buy Me a Coffee. So it's basically a subscription based website where YouTubers and creators and other people that I've seen on the internet give you access to certain perks for a subscription fee, a tiny subscription fee, which is why they call it Buy Me a Coffee, because it's up to the price of a coffee. In South Africa, it's a bit different because coffees are a little bit more expensive here to our currency. However, I've just spent 2 weeks in Germany where a single coffee, a tiny little coffee, like a tiny coffee, standard cup coffee, cost me $40 every time I bought one. So it was interesting. Please excuse me, I am sneezing. So what I'd like to do, please excuse that, is set that up for the self-help project, and if I can't find somebody to invest in the project, basically have the people who are interested in the project invest in them, a coffee at a time, basically. None of that money will go towards me. It will literally go straight into the project. I have 2 people waiting to start helping me build this app, so the sooner I can start paying them, the better, the faster I can get people onboarded and make therapy more accessible to people. So, that's that. So basically, I will be sharing all my thrifting because I try to not buy new. Only thing I buy new is shoes, and that is because I've learned my lesson. I have very sensitive feet, and I unfortunately cannot often buy used shoes. I have 3 pairs that have been good buys. My orange Docs, my brown heels that are stunning. They look pleather, but they're not. They're actually like wooden cork. And then a pair of tackies that were practically new when I bought them, thrifted them. But the rest I have had to give away because my feet just don't fit into the other person's foot memory. It is what it is. And I love my shoes. I love my feet. But I will not be thrifting those anymore. That is the only thing that I'm going to attempt to buy new in the next year, if I do buy. I've got plenty of shoes. I don't need new shoes, so let me make that very clear. The only thing I might buy this year is running shoes, because I walked my Skechers to death in Hamburg. That being said, all of that, so I'm going to be trying to share my thrifting. I would love to share a little bit more about my business on my page. I would love to share about more my crafting and my recreating. I've actually got some items that I bought in the last couple of months, thrifted, that don't fit me 100% or they don't work the way I want them to, but I'd like to create them, to like make them the way I want to. I've also got some scrap material that I'd like to use for patching a pair of jeans, if I can thrift the right pair of jeans, because I've got this idea, and if I can find a picture, I'm going to put it up here, of like patchwork jeans, but like ripped and like grubby and like so like edgy, but then I put like floral print on it, and then wear that, because I loved it. I saw a girl in Hamburg wearing these and I lost my mind. My girlfriend thought I was crazy. So she had paneled some of it in corduroy and darker denim and things like. I swear they weren't bought because they looked so made. But maybe she bought them. Who knows? Everybody in Hamburg was so fucking stylish. It was amazing. But yeah, I felt like a hobo the entire time because I was in jeans and sneakers. Running shoes. Anyway, so I'd love to share that process with you. I'd love to share the gifts that I create, because that makes me happy. And I did one for a friend that I eventually turned into a business idea recently, a blind date with a book. I thrift a lot of books. In fact, I thrifted one yesterday. One that I've seen the movie for many years ago. And the book was $50. And I was like, yes. So I'm trying not to buy new next year, and I'm only trying to fill the gap with anything that I need. So there's a few like technological items I need to buy, like a fan. If I can thrift it, I'll be very happy, but I'm also trying to get the longest lifetime out of it. I don't want to spend too much money on things like that, because I want to plan my next trip as well. I have been bitten by the travel bug, and I'm gonna make it happen. New York is one of my top cities in the world, because as a writer, it's like been my dream since I was a kid. And up there with like Greece and things like that. So those are really expensive cities to go visit, especially after seeing what Hamburg cost us individually. I have to put it in simple terms. But I know now that it's possible and that I can do it, and that with the right support, which, yes, you are the perfect support for this kind of thing, thank you, it's doable. So yeah, so I will be sharing that, and if I do travel, I will share that as well. I would love to share more travel stuff. I did not take the right style of video for this trip because I was really trying to live in the moment and enjoy it, and I did take a few snippets which I will share with you. There are some things that are a little bit more personal that were on this trip, because both of us did a few things for the first time, which was very special. So I won't be sharing those things. But yeah, and then in the future, I'd love to share my writing, and sort of do like a poetry club here. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. I love poetry. I've got a friend who I made this year who is also getting into poetry. I need to blow my nose again, I'm so sorry. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I've got a friend that I made this year that's also trying to get into poetry, so I would love to share the process with people. I rewrote my poetry book because when I self-published it during COVID, I didn't share it with anyone. That process was very much for me to do, to prove to myself that I could do it. And now, excuse me, I rewrote it and added and cut some pieces as well because I wanted to share it with people. So that will be available, and I'd love to share that with you guys once it is out there. I used the original cover because I did purchase the cover art for the book itself. However, I have adapted it a little bit. I will share the original art here somewhere because I do still have it somewhere on my email. And then I am using that with some graffiti pieces, if I can say it that way, because the meaning of the book has changed. The process has also changed quite a bit. So yeah, this has been a long video just to tell you where I've been, but basically my plan for it is to share what my brain looks like in video form, and I would really appreciate if you join me for this process because I love it. Like I said, there will be thrifting, shopping in the sense that the way I sell, and the process I go through. Because a lot of people are like, oh, why haven't you put my items up? And I'm like, you gave me something like 50 items. It takes about 2 to 3 hours per item. And I wish I could explain it in short term for this video, but it needs its own video. The process I go through is not cut and dry. It's not take a few photos, price it, and go. There is research that goes behind it because I don't want to price it unfairly. And I've done it wrong a few times where I've priced an item and then seen it in a different light and I'm like, oh shit, I can't actually sell this. Or that should be priced at this point. And at the end of the day, I need to make something off of it and so does the seller. So, to put that plain, at the end of the day, this is going to be a very much collage of my life, so I look forward to sharing it with you guys. I'm going to eat my food and drink my ice cold coffee now because I need to get out of the house. I'm working tonight, so I need to get out of the house, go get some medication, take a nap, sort through my stuff, and film my Halloween haul for you guys. I've also got some other items that I got that I would love to share, kind of the lasts of the new stuff that I would buy for myself. So, yeah, I got a lot to do today and I need to get it done. So, thanks for joining me until now. I know it's been a long process. And thank you for being patient with me and waiting until this channel is back up on its legs. And I look forward to sharing the following processes with you in the next year or so. If you are interested in the therapy project, I do have an email address that is linked directly to it, and I'm the only person who has access to that, so don't worry, no matter what you want or what you want to know, I am the person who's giving you that information. There is no team behind it at all at the moment. I would love a team behind it eventually because it is a lot of work, but yeah, if you want to know anything, there is an email address for the self-care club at the bottom. There is also an email address to contact me on for thrift finds and shop stuff that if you want to know more of. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. My socials are also down below, but that is not important. That is just for people who want to follow the snippets of the process as I go. Because I will not always be sharing everything here, but sometimes on there as well. So yeah. Ow, funny bone. Have a beautiful day, guys, and I will see you a little bit later when I am back and sorting out my Halloween stuff. We're just about ready. Okay, because I'm an adult and I have to work tonight, I'm on night shift from tonight, I need to make a plan of action so I can come back and nap as well. So I need to go to Clicks and I need to go top up my bus card because I don't have my car back yet. I will get that hopefully in the next week, but plan is to use the bus until then, which is actually such a good system here in Cape Town. I need to go get ACC 200, maybe something with other vitamins in it, so like a multivitamin, because that's snotty, not working for me. And then I need to go to the bus place. I'd love to go to the library, and I'd love to get some fruits, so like citrus and maybe some bananas, so that I put good food in my body, because most of what we ate in Hamburg was pastry, and pastry, which was amazing, and it was worth it, and bratwurst and currywurst, which was intense. I loved it. I will be doing like whole foods and things. We've got butter, we've got potato. I might pick up a few tomatoes so I can do like a smoothie tonight. I think we've got onions still. Yeah. So I'll do like a smoothie with some of my potatoes tonight. Yeah. I need to do that. I'd love to go to the library. If I have time, I will. If it's close enough, because I don't actually know where the library here is. So yeah, gonna find all of that out soon. And yeah, finish my coffee, get on the road, and jam out to some tunes. See you later. Okay, I'm ready to go in my whoopsie orange Docs. Not that you can see much, but heading to the Clicks and the bus stop, and then I'm going to see if I can fit the library in and maybe the Value Co, because I have a craft I want to do for Christmas, and I need mini battery operated candles. So let's see how I do today.